Touchdown Panthers.
Just +6. It looked like he stepped
Touchdown Sierra Grande Panthers. Quickly on the scoreboard. So 12, is it 10-minute quarters, right, in 6-man?
10.
10, okay. So 6-man versus 8-man through 11-man, I do a lot. So 6-man is 10-minute quarters, and it's a 70-yard field, so 35 yards on each side with 40 yards being the midfield. And Sierra Grande quickly on top, and quickly Isaiah Chaidez, the senior, gets a 2-point conversion. So now his score is 7-0 in favor of Sierra Grande. So we are in beautiful Branson, Colorado, 8th wonder of the world here. We have, believe it is about approximately $450,000 field with a $50,000 scoreboard and a $50,000 press box and stand. So amazing overall, $500,000. Prior to that, they played on essentially what was called a cow pasture, and a lot of the teams within their league refused to book them as it was very hard to play, and they were worried about the player safety. So this is the combined Branson Kim. So Branson Kim versus Sierra Grande. Both teams are in the top 10 in 6-man. So quick little kickoff there, and it will be actually will be Branson Kim's ball.
There he is. Yeah, change position.
So Branson Kim with the ball, and you're going to hand it off towards the near side. Actually going to get brought down by number 10, Lenny Valdez, for the Sierra Grande Panthers. So last Sierra Grande game that I announced was Cotopaxi versus Sierra Grande, and that was in Cotopaxi. So Lenny Valdez, Johnny on the spot, had an amazing game, as well as Tyler Kester, the sophomore, and Isaiah Chaidez, the senior. So Branson Kim out of the single back formation. This is 6-man football. Going to hand the ball off quickly, first back through the line, and he's going to get a good little run there, nearing the first down.
29-yard line. Sorry, about the 26.
First down. Down. That's always your first down. Okay. Down close.
Okay, ball is at approximately the 26-yard line. Branson Kim on their own 26-yard line. They're going to hand the ball off to number 28. 28 getting a very minimal gain, approaching the first down. So that's going to bring a 4th down opportunity for Branson Kim.
Break about 4th and 3.
What's the mascot for Branson Kim?
Branson Bearcats.
Bearcats. Okay, so the Branson Kim Bearcats, just Branson straight up. Okay, the Branson Bearcats. We're in Branson, Colorado. It's a little confusing. I thought there was a combination of a team, two schools.
It's not Bronson, it's Branson.
Oh, Branson. Okay, so Branson Bearcats.
Tackle in the backfield by number 10, Lenny Valdez.
First down. Stop the clock. First down, stop the clock. When you change possession, you stop the clock. Like that. So he's first down, 4th down, he didn't get it. That's the part of football I never understood. That's okay. I'll kind of walk you through it. Okay. Okay, so you're good. You got your first down button.
Okay, so 1st and 15. Remember, 6-man has 15 yards to go. Elongated formation. Isaiah Chaidez quickly throwing to number 12. Number 12 over the outstretched receiver, and that is going to bring a 2nd and 15 opportunity. So 5:08 to go in this first quarter. 7-0 is the score, with Sierra Grande Panthers on top over Branson Bearcats. I'll have to enunciate the name.
Yes, we're picky.
No, that's fine.
I'm glad you're here. It's cool.
So we got Sierra Grande on Branson's 25-yard line. So Chaidez is going to hand the ball off to Angelo Lucero. Angelo Lucero on the far side of the field, and he's going to approach about the 20-yard line.
One, Angelo Lucero, tackled by Coy Pickard.
Down +1. Yep. To go 10.
Good.
Let's not worry about the ball one. Let's just do the...
Yeah, the 20-yard line is Sierra Grande at the red zone. So going to go Tyler Kester, Isaiah Chaidez. Chaidez is going to do a bubble screen to Angelo Lucero. Lucero on the far side of the field, and he is going to approach about 5 yards at the 5-yard line. So great job there by Angelo Lucero.
Down +1. No, hit first down. First down.
Okay, so we are first and goal at about the 6-yard line. So Sierra Grande Panthers on the attack, on the prowl. So elongated shotgun formation for Isaiah Chaidez, goes to Kester, then to Chaidez. Chaidez going far side of the field, shows that athleticism, and he takes the angle and the corner, and that is going to be the second touchdown of the afternoon. So score now is 13-0 in favor of the Sierra Grande Panthers.
And you're not going to run it at all during the point after. Don't even bother. Don't run this. Don't run this at all.
Okay, so Chaidez setting up for the point after attempt. Ooh, and it is going to be blocked by Branson.
Had he made it, it would have been 2.
So 3:55 to go
Kick
in
blocked by
this
number 19, Brock
first
Gordon.
quarter. Score is
Junior score
13-0
13-0.
in favor of the Sierra Grande Panthers. So quickly, low liner going to go directly to Branson. Branson is going to take it to about the 38-yard line.
Number 7, Owen Doherty.
So that is number 7, Owen Doherty, for the Branson Bearcats. So 3:44 to go in this first quarter. So far, both teams are, I believe, in the top 10, with Sierra Grande, I believe, 5th or 6th. So Branson was, I believe, as high as 7th or 8th earlier, and unfortunately they had one loss to their record, and that drops them down a little bit, but they are still in the top 10. So quarterback for Branson, number 18, going to pitch it out far side to 28, a good-sized kid with some speed. Ooh, and Chaidez kind of horse tackles, so I'm surprised there was no flag on there, but good job there by Isaiah Chaidez, the senior.
Run by Kate Smith for about
3:33 to go.
12 yards,
It is
up 2nd and 3.
13-0 in favor of Sierra Grande. Okay, so great job there by number 25.
Good run by Peyton Cranston.
Picked up by Lenny Valdez. So there is a penalty marker on the field, so 2 flags actually. So we are going to see exactly what that is.
We hold against the Bearcats.
This is going to be holding against the Branson Bearcats. So we're going to bring the football back a few yards.
Still going to be 2nd down, so don't change that. Don't change. Okay, your to go is going to be 10. Start the clock.
Okay, so ball here is placed at the 37-yard line. Branson in Sierra Grande territory. So I formation, handing it off to second back through line. That's number 25. And he is going to get gang tackled by Lenny Valdez, Isaiah Chides, and Tyler Kester. So those three defenders are the three best defensive players Sierra Grande has to offer. Two of those are seniors, one of which is a sophomore. So this will be Sierra Grande's biggest test thus far this season. They played, I believe it's Ricky Woodland, I guess is how you pronounce it. They were in the top 10, and that was their best test so far. Mountain Valley also gave them a little run for their money for a slight variable, but Sierra Grande is undefeated. There's going to be a timeout announced here for the Branson Bearcats.
There'll be a timeout called by Branson Bearcats.
Score now is 13-0 still in favor of the visiting Sierra Grande Panthers.
Until they signal or watch the guy and they're like watching like I gotta figure out what the signal start is. It's just like his animation. And then it's hold on.
Okay, so 2:27 to go. Bronson football here. 13-0 is the score. Sierra Grande on top over Branson. Oh, fumble snap. And we are going to see which team goes on with it. And it looks like Sierra Grande did get the fumble recovery. Officials are kind of counseling over that to see exactly. So they're going to wait for a decision.
Recovered by the Panthers.
Oh, it is Sierra Grande Panther ball. So 2:17 to go. 13-0 is the score in the first quarter. Sierra Grande already on top by 2 touchdowns, and they are looking to open up the floodgates. So just in case you guys aren't aware, but Branson has a phenomenal football field here. It was featured in 9 News as well as a bunch of other news outlets. It's a very phenomenal field. I invite anyone to come out here. It is a beautiful field here, beautiful Saturday afternoon. So Isaiah Chides is going to hand the actually it was number 3, and the number 3 handed off to Chides, so that was a little confusion there. So Isaiah Chides typically is the quarterback. This time he was a running back.
It's going to be a hold against the Panthers.
Holding against the Sierra Grande Panthers.
Yeah, at the end of a play where there's a penalty, you stop the clock. So you do this just right. Now watch him. He'll probably, because it was on a run play, he'll tell you that he should tell you to start the clock.
White guy or guy in white hat? I see a guy in the cross.
Okay, so bringing the ball back. So now they are going to be inside their own 20-yard line is Sierra Grande. So Sierra Grande at the 19-yard line, elongated shotgun formation. Tyler Kester, Isaiah Chides. Chides with some pressure. Ooh, showing that athleticism on the near side. And he is going to run out of bounds. So phenomenal run there, and he's still going to be short by several yards.
2 gets out of bounds at about the 37-yard line.
So Isaiah Chides was able to kind of somewhat negate that penalty, and still within 10 yards of this first down. So it's going to be second down, and the ball is going to be placed at their own 37-yard line, and the first down marker is at the 33-yard line. So Isaiah Chides, shotgun formation, throwing the ball to Angelo Lucero, and Lucero is going to break midfield. And of course, this is 6-man football, so midfield is 40 and not the normal 50-yard line.
Up about 3rd and 4th.
So 80-yard field versus a 100-yard field conventionally, as well as a slightly shorter horizontally. So we have Sierra Grande Panthers operating left to right, whereas Branson is going right to left. So Isaiah Chides, elongated formation. Lenny Valdez to Isaiah Chides. Chides, forever and a day of time, and he is going to see what he can do. bubble screen to number 5, and 5 is he is going to look like he is going to convert that first down. So they're going to move the chains. So great job there by Isaiah Chidas, and great job by their offensive linemen being able to apply the pressure without holding. So approaching roughly about 1 minute to go in this first quarter. 13-0 is the score. Sierra Grande on top over the Branson Bearcats. So elongated shotgun formation, Valdez to Chidas. Chidas bombing it, and he is going to try to hit and stride the receiver, and he is unable to do that.
Pass incomplete, bring up 2nd and 15.
So under 1 minute to go. 13-0 is the score here in Branson.
No, just leave it on 15. It hasn't changed.
Okay, ball is going to be placed at the 31-yard line of Sierra Grande. So Sierra Grande in Branson territory. Chidas out of the shotgun formation, still on his feet. Number 8 almost takes him down. Chidas, like Houdini, being able to shed some blockers. And he's going to get down to about the 20-yard line. So under 40 seconds to go. 13-0 is the score here in Branson.
Keep going.
Yeah, just tackle him.
So 10 seconds left.
So Chidas elongated formation. Actually, it's going to be number 12, and number 12 is going to go on the near side, and he is going to look to go out of bounds. So
about the 4-yard line. That'll bring us to the end of the first quarter.
So as the end of the first quarter, 13-0 is the score in Branson.